What's up, YouTube? I'm Jonathan Panda, aka Reviews for Success. Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 best stocks to buy right now in 2025. You already see the first one, and it's up there. Let me point to it. Oh, right here. Yeah, JP Morgan. That's right. So, JP Morgan is the first stock that I'm going to talk about. But before I really get into it, let me give you a quick disclaimer. So, I am not a financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only. So do your own research before you start investing. Matter of fact, this video is research. Anyways, let's get into it. All right, with that being said, I picked these stocks based off strong fundamentals, growth potential, real world examples, and trust me, the number one stock on this list is an AI powerhouse. So let's jump right into it. All right, y'all already know JP Morgan is number one. Ticker symbol JPM. All right, so JP Morgan is the largest bank in the United States. It's not as flashy as tech stocks, but it's a foundation stock, meaning it gives you stability that makes money through banking, loans, investments, and credit cards. Now, how do they do this? Here's a real world example. If you've ever swiped a Chase credit card, applied for a mortgage, or managed retirement savings with Chase, you've used JP Morgan's services before. Think about how many people do that on a daily basis. Think about how many times you swipe your card. I know a lot of people say that every time I step outside, I'm spending at least $100. If you have a Chase credit card and your your head bank is JPM, you're making the money. Think about how many people buy homes every day. Think about how many people are taking out loans, guys. You guys think people are buying things in cash? No, a lot of people are taking out loans through JP Morgan. So imagine how much money they're making, guys. So if that does not entice you to invest in JP Morgan, I don't know what else would. All right. So as interest rates shift in 2025, banks like JP Morgan stand to benefit. Plus, they pay solid dividend, guys. Oh my gosh, which means you get paid to own the stock. That's what a dividend basically is. It's basically extra revenue that a company has after earnings that they pay to their shareholders. So imagine this. You're owning a stock that is making you money. I don't know what else to say, guys. I don't know what else to say. So if that does not entice you to invest in JP Morgan, I don't know what else would. All right, let's get into the next one. So the next one right here is Alphabet Inc. I have Alphabet C up here. If you don't know what Alphabet is, it's basically Google. Now, I have C up here. There's Alphabet A, there's Alphabet B, Alphabet C. I should have clicked Alphabet A, but basically Google. So, company that I feel like everyone should consider investing in this year. So, Alphabet is the parent company for Google and YouTube. Basically, two platforms. How crazy is that? Imagine how much money that is. First off, you're making Alphabet money by watching this video on YouTube. Y'all do realize that, right? So anyways, I'm gonna give you guys more context on why you should invest in Alphabet. Now, the company makes most of its money through digital advertising, but it's also pushing heavy into artificial intelligence with products like Google Gemini, basically Google's Chat GPT competitor. Guys, I use Gemini every single day. Matter of fact, I make Alphabet, aka Google money every single day. I'm making the money by live streaming this. I'm making the money. Matter of fact, you're making the money by watching this. You're watching this on YouTube. You're making the money right now. And you're not investing in them? Are you crazy? All right, here's a real world example. So every time you search for your nearest coffee shop, grocery store, watch a YouTube ad, get directions from Google Maps, guess what? You're feeding into Alphabet's ecosystem. That's their ecosystem right there, guys. I use that stuff every single day. I travel at least twice a month. Guess what? I make Alphabet money when I do that. I get on Google probably 30 times a day. I Google search maybe 15 times out of that time. I watch probably 20 YouTube ads a day. I'm just estimating based off how much I use Google and YouTube. And I'm gonna assume you probably do about the same. So Think about it. You're already making the company money. Why not invest in it? All right. So why should you buy it? They're not just an ad company anymore. Google Cloud is competing with Amazon, Microsoft, and their AI tools are being integrated into search and productivity apps. With billions of users already in their ecosystem, Alphabet has a runway for massive growth. Guys, I don't know what else to tell you. If that does not entice you to invest into Alphabet, aka Google, aka YouTube, I don't know what else will. All right, next on the list, we have none but the only Apple. Yes, that is right, Apple. Now, Apple is literally the powerhouse of almost all cell phones. Almost every single person I know owns an Apple device. I have an Apple device. Now, Apple is one of the most valuable companies in the world for a good reason. One, they're reputable. They've built an unbeatable ecosystem with iPhones, Apple Watches, iPads, AirPods, MacBooks, and all those are working seamlessly together. And beyond hardware, Apple is growing its service businesses like its cloud, Apple Music, and App Store. That's recurring revenue, and investors love it. If you have Apple Music, how much do you pay for it a month? How much? What, $15? $15 a month, right? Do the math. How much is that a year? How much is that a year? Yeah. Now think about all the billions of Apple Music users. And that's just one service right there on a $1,000 cell phone. Whoo! You do the math. How much money do you think they're making? Crazy amount, right? So why would you not invest in Apple? Anyways, here's a real world example. Like, think about how easy it is to buy a new iPhone. If you've already had AirPods, a MacBook, and an Apple Watch, switching brands would be a headache. Why? Because that's the power of the Apple ecosystem. Think about it. You already have their AirPods, you already have their phone, you already have their laptop, you already have uh, their monitor. Like, if you switch to Samsung, guess what? Your app, your watch really won't be able to connect to it won't be able to connect to your phone anymore. So guess what? You're gonna have to switch over to the other cell phones ecosystem, which most companies barely have. So why would you not invest in Apple? All right. Now, there's so many reasons why you should buy Apple, but I'm just gonna give you a little short overview of why. So because it's not just a gadget company anymore, Apple is investing in AI, augmented reality, even healthcare wearables. We thought the Apple Watch was the only thing that they were gonna do health-wise, something that tracks our steps, tracks or calculates the amount of calories we burn based off our physical activity. But no, there's more coming in the future. It has brand loyalty like no other company. So why not invest in it? All right, next, the number two company that I feel like most people should consider investing in. You've heard of this company before. If you went to school in the United States, I know you use this product. If you have a job, there's a high probability you use their product because the US government uses their product. Y'all see it, Microsoft. MSFT is their ticker symbol. So Microsoft is everywhere in businesses. Their products include Windows, Microsoft Office 365, LinkedIn. Yeah, you didn't know Microsoft was LinkedIn? Yeah, now you know. Anyways, Xbox, the new GTA is coming out, and you're not investing in Microsoft? Are you crazy? Oh my gosh. All right. So, but the real growth driver is their cloud platform, Azure, which powers countless businesses and governments around the world. Here's a real world example of how Microsoft makes its money. So if you're working from home and connecting to your company's server, chances are you're using Microsoft Azure. Companies like Walmart, Samsung, even the US government uses Azure, and you're not investing in Microsoft? Are you kidding me? The US government is using this product and you're not investing in it. Do you know how much money the US government has? How much they make yearly? Anyways, I'm going to give you more context. So, why should you buy Microsoft? Microsoft is leading its way in the AI industry. They've partnered with OpenAI, guys. Do you guys know who made ChatGPT? OpenAI. and Microsoft is affiliated with them and you're not invested, oh boy. Anyways, they have real Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Teams. If you have a job, there's a high probability you've used Microsoft Teams before. All right, that means productivity software billions of people already use is getting a massive upgrade. Combined with cloud dominance, and Microsoft continues to be a long-term winner, guys. If that does not entice you, I don't know what else will. I really don't know what else will. I just told you that they pretty much are affiliated with the US government, and you're over here wondering why you should invest. Mm. If you're still wondering, I don't know what else to tell you. But that's not the only company out there that's doing crazy numbers. You've heard this one before. You've seen this sticker symbol before. NVDA, the powerhouse of the S&P 500, NVIDIA. Woo! Let's get into it. So, NVIDIA is the engine behind artificial intelligence. They design high-powered GPUs, the chips that power AI training, data centers, self-driving cars, yes, even gaming. Here's a real-world example of how NVIDIA makes money. They make GPUs, but this is how they make money. So, this live stream right now, guess who's powering it? NVIDIA, yes. Even the tools like ChatGPT rely on NVIDIA's GPUs running inside massive data centers. Without NVIDIA, the progress would slow down drastically. I'm talking about ridiculously. If you grew up in the early 2000s, like me, I don't know what life was like in the 90s, but if you grew up in the early 2000s, like me, you know how life was like. We always had slow internet from time to time, at work, school. I didn't work. I recently pretty much started working, but in school, sometimes the computers were slow, but now we get high-speed internet through our phones, powered by NVIDIA, guys. We get ChatGPT, crazy speed ChatGPT. Guess why? Because of NVIDIA. And you're not invested in it? Oh boy. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm just gonna give you a little bit more insight to entice you a little bit more, so that way you can consider investing in NVIDIA. So, because of the demand of AI is exploding in every industry like healthcare, finance, automotive, robotics, you name it, NVIDIA is making crazy money, guys. They are the first publicly traded company that has hit a $4 trillion market cap. $4 trillion, guys. Think about this. Can you imagine $1 million? It's hard to imagine that, I'm gonna be honest. Like, just literally conceptualize that. Think about seeing what $1 million bills looks like. Now think about $2 million. That's even crazier. All right, now think about 1 billion. Oh boy, that's literally 100 millions, guys. Okay, if that's not crazy, think about 1 trillion. I'm out of this world, out of this world. I'm speechless. That's not it. Not one, not two, not even three, but $4 trillion. Oh boy. So analysts are still bullish. I'm still bullish on NVIDIA. Shoot. You don't got to tell me twice. Anyways, it's not just a chip company. It's AI's infrastructure company. And this stock is fueling the future. And if you're not invested in it, you are doing yourself a disservice. When you grow up and you have kids and grandkids, your grandkids are going to ask you, Daddy, Mommy, Papa, Mama, why didn't you invest in NVIDIA? And what are you going to say? I watched Jay Panda's video, I watched Reviews for Success video, and I didn't invest in it. That's what you're going to say? If you do, like, I don't even know what to say. But anyways, that's my video on the top 5 best stocks to invest in 2025. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my humor. I hope I wasn't too much. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, click that like, subscribe, and also let's shoot for 10 likes, guys. I have about 1,000 followers on YouTube. If we could get 10 likes on this video, I'm gonna post another one, and we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna keep reaching for more likes, but y'all gotta show some support. But anyways, leave your comments down below. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Y'all take care and be smart out here. Remember, I'm not a financial investor, but do your research before you make an investment. And guess what? this video right here is research. So yeah, that's your secret right there. Anyways, y'all take care.